Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
So much good football in the Triangle, but one of the best stadiums in that area is Carter Finley Stadium. NC State gets it rocking. The red and black, 50,000 plus. This is one of the most fun places to watch a game in North Carolina. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Demon Deacons, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Makes the grab in this space. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking for room. It's Scott. There's a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll run it to the right here. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Offense in an empty set. On 4th down, going to the air. Got his man. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route. The Demon Deacons offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Gio Lopez. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The run inside. It's Wiggins. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow, the confidence, the familiarity with each other within. Obviously, there's a lot of time that's a big deal, the rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
The short hands, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throwing, Lopez. They'll run the screen. Breaks it open. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. He lofts one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Scott. Might have a chance. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the break, and it's Wake Forest holding the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. To the air, it's Bailey. Got out of trouble and throws. Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Complete. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. trying to pick it up on the ground. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Motion from the wideout.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Just feeds the running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on 3rd down. Now it's Lopez. Makes the grab. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. 1st and 10 for the offense. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Demon Deacons look to keep this drive humming. They go play action with Lopez. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lopez to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the grab at the 10. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the defense drags him down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Unloads quickly. There he goes. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. A big stop from this defense as they force a fourth down and a decision coming right now. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's Lopez to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Coach Dickert told me coming out of the locker room. Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the two teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Lopez fighting the noise. Get it out on the screen. Snags it, and there's running room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Lopez. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Lopez wants to fire. Flips it out in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll get rid of it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Puts it out of the air. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. NC State going up-tempo. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher,
makes a grab and room to run. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Lopez. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Under fire. Heaves it on the run. Got it inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives him the ball in prime field position at the 40. The option, the keeper. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Now it's Lopez. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Here on the NC State sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last drive, it could get out of hand if they don't make something happen right now. You see the coaches and players coming together to try to get that momentum back. I'll keep you posted on if that swings here in their favor. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Bunch formation for these receivers. The run inside. It's Wiggins. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Blasted as he lets it go. And it is another interception, just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. He'll take it himself. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Run in the red zone, it's Wiggins. There's some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wake. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. NC State heads out gearing up to go on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Scott. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He's going to take off. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the right. He's got it. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. NC State quick to the line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball.
Looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. Wants to throw again. Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Makes it past the marker. Here's a little room there. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Wiggins. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Got the quick pass. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party game. A late touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense has gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. Might as well give it to him again. Across. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the NC State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quick completion to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Snaps it in the shotgun. Here's a heat. Trying to buy time. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. One more play to pad the stats. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. What a job to lay out and make the catch. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with them.